What is
Yeah.
your opinion on club management trying to keep a player that wants to leave? What do you think? Is it a
Okay,
good?
so let's
Is it going?
talking
Is it?
about this Alvarez and Atletico issue, right? So a lot
Yes.
of persons I've listened to a lot of football analysts and football pundits, and thank God you brought this thing up. So after my own suggestion, we can go to Said and Caleb. See, we are making Atletico look like the bad guys here. You get. So the first question is,
Okay.
how many years did you sign? When they brought you from Man City, part of the contract is you're not going to be on the bench. You're going to get this amount of wage per week. You get. And being a very exceptional player, because I kept saying, remember, there was a time I had this conversation with you. I said I would have, as a Man United fan, I would go for Alvarez, Julian Alvarez from Man City, but I knew he wasn't coming because it was a rival club. You get. So that was why Man
Mm.
City insisted on selling him to Atletico Madrid, a different league, than even thinking of selling him to any Premier League. Not to even talk of Man United, right?
Mm.
So what you signed, you get, and you are just 2 years into the 6 years contract. So if any
Mm.
club wants to buy you, the club has to, because when you are signing, there's another thing you sign in event that something comes, I think a buyout clause or something like that, if that's the name. The club that is coming for you should pay that amount. And Atletico Madrid have said you're not for sale, but if you really want to go 500 what thousand 500 million, you get.
Mm.
And it's making it seem
Mm.
as if the club is not protecting his image, or the club is not respecting the contract. He is the one not respecting the contract, because 6 years, 2 out of 6 years, some people they sign them for just 3 years contract. Some
Mm.
Baleba that came is 5 years. You signed for 6 years and you just done two. That means you have 4 years left. Come on, and you're going to
Mm.
another rival. The same thing that you avoided moving from Man City to Man United. You're going from Atletico Madrid to Barca. Okay, so I
Mm.
think the villain here is Atletico. The victim, sorry, is Atletico Madrid. The villain here is Alvarez for me.
So for me, hmm,
Can you hear me?
I'm always of the opinion that once a player has made up his mind to leave the club should allow him to go. There is no need to hold on to such a player again because one, this kind of players can cause issues in the back in Shina back room that they call
Dressing
them
room.
or dressing room, of course. And once the dressing room is lost, then it will start affecting the team's performance. And also the club
Mm.
will be in news that they don't really want to put themselves in and all of that. So the whole thing can even get messy and all of that. You remember
Mm.
when this guy wanted to leave Napoli, Osimhen, and the
Osimhen.
club, yeah. And one thing with club football is some clubs they would do it in such a way that they would deny every offer that comes in for you and make sure they waste your time. Funny thing is now they don't
Mm.
even care how much you are being paid per week again because they know that they can afford it. They are still making money from jersey sales, endorsement, and all of that. But once the player is unable to play for a long period of time, that player begins to lose value, and before you know it, they feel can later sell on to Saudi or even MLS. So I'm of the opinion that, and even if you want to leave your club, there's a way you can go about it. You don't need to come outside and show it that you really want to leave and all of that. So
Mm.
I just believe that both sides get issue because you as a player you shouldn't come out openly and show that you really want to twerk for this club. Just like Enzo Fernandez is doing to Real Madrid at the time.
Mm.
Automatically they should just let him go. But the club
Mm.
cannot decide that okay, this same club that you really want to go, we won't let you go there. You cannot blame them. They're also going to protect their own interests too. Because it wouldn't
Mm.
make sense for them to sell you to a rival club that will eventually still defeat you or you even score against them. Look at what happened between Man City and Arsenal. Adebayo scored my Arsenal and ran the whole pitch. So all those things, it leaves a lasting pain in the mouth and all of that. Any day Kai Havertz scores
Mm.
against Chelsea, I feel pain because he was from us. So obviously, most club will not win together too. That's my
For
pick.
me, Sha, for me, I will talk come from the point of firstly from the business point of view. For me, if someone wants to leave my club, please go. As long as the money is going to come, I'll use the money to buy someone else that will be committed. Okay, just like five of us working in a team, and someone among the team members is saying, "Okay, I need to leave because I get a better offer somewhere," and you're trying to force the person to stay. Like you will not be able to get the best out of the person again. Álvarez is the best striker for Atletico Madrid,
Atletico.
right? Yeah, and Álvarez is coming from the point that Barcelona has been his dream club, like his childhood's dream club where he won't play for. So now that the dream club is now coming for him, he's doing everything within his power to join the club. And even for me, I can't even blame Álvarez 100% because he did not even run riots. Like saying he's not coming to training ground, he's not doing all those things. Like the way some players would have done, they will not even show up again, right? When we say the club go they find them, but the guy is still with everything. He still even resume training. He still even do normal. Although he may not be up 100%, but he's still doing normal. But for me, I would say Atletico Madrid to sell him and buy another player because it is better for you to remove that player that is not willing to stay in your team than keeping him and not end up winning anything. As a club, it's an organization. You have to make money. The goal of you having a football club is for you to make money at the end of the day. Forget all this trophy everybody me. Even trophy save now money. Is to make money at the end of the day. So if you as a club, you have a player, you are paying the player salary every month, every week, every year. You are not getting the best out of the player. So what is the point of keeping him? You might still take and go Barcelona and make you no still perform. Griezmann, no, not on Griezmann. We go to Barcelona, we lule, we come back, we they apologize. So for me, let them go and test the waters outside and come back and give their own side of the story, right? But I feel say if Álvarez come to Barcelona, it will make Barcelona even more stronger and more dangerous, attacking wise, because it's going to add a
Wait,
lot to their firepower.
yeah. So
But for
let me
me,
cut in
I would
here.
say Atletico Madrid. I'm not. I don't want you to say that. Oh, this guy is talking from the point because he's a Barca fan. No,
Yeah,
Atletico
yes,
Madrid
that's what I
sell.
wanted to ask you.
No. See. The thing is that if a player is not happy in your team, the best thing is to sell that player. Else, if the player finally goes to another club, he might not be able to get the best out of the player. If Alan say he won't leave Man City today, I know Man City will not want to lose him or something. Look at the way Rodri handle his own. I like the way Rodri handle his own issue. He said he have an agreement with Man City. Say he want to leave to Barcelona, but only for the right price. If Barcelona come with the price and you are happy with the price, you accept it, I will go. If you don't accept it, I'll kukuma run down my contract, give my best, and finally leave in peace. Right? That was what Rodri had. But Barcelona still insisted because they need Rodri because of the issue with Frankie de Jong. He's on a long injury and he may not come back till maybe January or December time. So for me, I was thinking they say Álvarez. All those kind of things
Okay,
cannot help the club. Atletico Madrid
you
to
know,
me, they're a
there's
small club. Even
yeah,
even even if they
you
keep
know,
Álvarez,
there's
they
a
will still not even win any trophy.
yeah, hold on. You know, there's a club to player agreement and there's a club to club agreement. Yeah. So Man City is in Premier League and Barcelona is in Spanish League, and this club have a good relationship in exchange of players. So if you're using Rodri's position as against Alvarez's position, these are two different issues, right? Two different issues. It wasn't difficult for Atletico Madrid to come for Man City for Alvarez, but now this is a direct rivalry, and it is in the same league. So if it was maybe Saudi that is coming for Atletico Madrid for Alvarez, do you think this situation would have lingered this much? No, it
Álvarez
wouldn't
said no go
have.
gree go Saudi because he want to play in the top
No, no,
league.
I'm just no, no. That one is not a club player agreement. I'm talking about club to club agreement. Do you understand? I remember this
See,
issue between
I
David De
feel at the
Gea
end of the
and Real
day,
Madrid.
I feel
I
I
remember
feel at
this
the end
issue
of the
between
day,
David De Gea and Real
Atletico
Madrid.
Madrid
Yeah.
will give in. See, Atletico Madrid will give him at the end of the day. They cannot keep Álvarez against his will. How long can they
You
do
see,
it? How
you're
long?
speaking because you want Atletico Madrid, you want Álvarez and Barcelona team. We know he's a very spectacular player.
No, it's
You get
not. No,
no, you're
look
talking
at
because
it
you're a Barca fan
logically
and you really want
now.
him. You get
No, it's not
see.
about really
Let's
wanting. See, look at it
if
logically.
wait. Let me ask you this question. If you are the technical director for Atletico Madrid, right,
Uh-huh.
and you've seen this contract, you've seen Alvarez contract, you're paying him over 500 or 600,000. I'm not sure. I'll get the figure. 600,000 per week, right? And he still has 4 years left. And you cannot get you have the intention to, if not to win the league, but to contest for the league. Aside Real Madrid and Barcelona, the next big club there is Atletico Madrid, correct? So you have the contention to win the league, and this is the only striker that can give you that feeling. And then your rival, who is one of the biggest in the league, is coming for your best player, and one refusing to pay how much are you guys coming for Alvarez? Are you coming with 200,000, 200 million?
150.
No, you're still yes, 150, but they have told you come with 500 million. If you have
Bro,
500 million,
you
Alvarez will be for
from
you.
your mind, you will it talk. So you think Álvarez is worth 150?
Alvarez is worth more than 150. Maybe not 500 million. They are saying it. Alvarez is worth, if Isak can be sold for 120, Alvarez is worth 150.
Eh?
If Isak can be
Jesus.
sold for 120, wait. Let me go over to Said. What is the market value of Alvarez?
Well, I don't think you should exceed 150 million.
Okay, 150.
Barca supposed to pay better
Okay.
money. This Atletico Madrid pay better money collect them from Man City. They never enjoy them. I won't come carry them. I supposed to pay better money. The problem with this issue is say Álvarez they complain saying one go. Barca no one pay better money. As you say, Barca carry 200 million give Atletico Madrid. Now, sure they know go collect and give them Álvarez.
You know, say Barca normally na Sapa club. So how do you expect them to pour for that kind of money? They don't get money now. Even if they agree to pay such amounts, they go to pay them small. Today 20 million, tomorrow 10 million. Like say na contribution they do.
Yes, and at the end of the day, the club no go get that bulk money to take buy players. You can't be doing at
You
5 million, 10 million. At the end of the day, they're going to use and they buy, they pay, they repair their stadium, and they won't have enough to find a replacement. Now, if Atletico sells this player, who is the right replacement now for them to contend for this league? No other person. So I think the 500 million could be way high, but I think 150, 200 for Álvarez.
They should sell him. They should sell him and use the money to bring in Osimhen.
They know
Exactly.
nobody-
Yes, because they have that same. Osimhen has that same energy of Diego Simeone. Yeah.